the top of the world. I could see a scared start to show. I'm not the kind of person that's gonna run from you. You better get some help. There's nothing you can do that you can do to help yourself. I got news if you think you're bad. All your other battles make me laugh. Grabbing you with both of my hands, taking you all and tearing you in half. Nowhere to go. You need a miracle. Something better save you before something bad happens to you. Oh, you need a miracle. Nothing's gonna save you. And I'll scream it from the top of the world. What you gonna do when it's just me and you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it's just me and you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do? What you gonna do when it's just me and you? What you gonna do? What you gonna do?
Welcome back, race fans. This is Scoop with Poverty Hollow, and if you made it this far in our competition, congratulations. This is basically the finals. So, the knockout competition, if you followed all the last 7, 8, 12 videos, maybe more, you know that if you lose the race, you lose your car to your competition. Well, once we locked in under the final 10 drivers, this is playing for keeps now. And that is, you keep your ride if you win. And if you lose, that car's gone forever. This is the final cut. So let's get right down to business. We got ourselves Chuck in that Ferrari 365 GTB4 Daytona. A car that I really didn't expect to see make it this far. But hey, what do you know? We got V-Man, Vern Davis, in that Mercedes-Benz SLK 230 Compressor. And I know he's still hurting over that C-Class disappearing. Let's see who is going to stay in. Round 1. Into the spiral side by side. The Mercedes comes out. The Ferrari does a wiggle, loses some speed. The Mercedes pulls off the win. Chuck gives him a love tap in the ass after losing his Ferrari. Look at that, 8701. Vern still in the house. It's not the peak performance that this car has thrown down, but don't count him out yet. Let's get it. This time, Vern, a much faster performance coming in out of the spiral and then spins it. Manages to keep a hold of it. The Ferrari with an epic win across the line. Unbelievable, but it was slower. Ah, the 365 is gone. Sorry, Chuck. What an epic race, though. Two is going to hurt some feelings. And here you have it, Sam Hall and the devastating turbulence. No introduction needed. The Golf GT40, Trent. Trent has played a pretty smart game throughout this series. He's done a handful of races here and there. He's hid well whenever he's needed to. But he has managed to pull off some pretty good wins and has gotten some pretty damn decent cars. Will that streak end right here? There's only one way to find out. And they're off. Turbulence doing its thing. The GT40 trying to stick with them. They're both sliding, fighting for traction, but Turbulence Shuts him down on that end straight. 313 miles an hour, 8.2. You already know. You gotta hand it to Trent. This GT40 has never been a slouch this entire competition. It's just that I don't think it's got an 8.2 in it. I've seen 8.4 though. Let's see who's got the last lap magic now. Going into the spiral side by side, the GT40 sticking with him. But Sam does the complete shutout. And that's it. The GT40 has been eliminated. What a great car that's been for Trent. And here we are with match 3. Sam Hall has a Mercedes that you've seen in this video series very frequently. Once again, no more introduction needed. Hutch, on the other hand, with the Shadow Mark IIA, and that is another car that I never, ever in my life would have thought I'd see here in the final stretches. But I have a feeling that this is it for that car. Unless that Mercedes eats it twice, which would be the dumbest incredible thing I've ever seen. But anything can happen at the Hollow. And they're off. And sure enough, the Mercedes doing its thing. Shadow actually is sticking. No, it's not. He's not staying in the frame. It looked like it for just a second coming out of the spiral, but the Mercedes laying down an 8.4, actually slower than Turbulence once again. Here we go with round 2 of the competition. Pretty even. Hutch giving chase, actually. Look at that. Then he loses a great amount of speed while Sam finds the hammer. It says that's enough of your shit, Hutch. Match 4 brings us a battle of big Chevy coupes. You got yourself Doug Gaffney in the Monte Carlo. 60 grams in that big beast. And you got Katie in that Camaro B4C cop car made by Matchbox. Let's get it! Going into the spiral, the Monte has the lead. Katie with a little bit of a wiggle. The Monte suddenly grows wings. Look at that thing take off. Doug out of nowhere ripping off an 8.305. With an insane performance like that, it's going to be probably a case of, Kate, pack your bags. The Camaro's busted. And they're off. And the Monte with the lead once again. Look at that insane speed. My God. Crossing the line. 313 miles an hour. Look out, Sam Hall. Match 5. Doug Gaffney completing his double feature with the Grand Prix Stalker, calling out Darrell Edwards in that Ferrari 360 Medina. Let's get it. And the Grand Prix maintains the lead. The Ferrari is creeping back into the picture. It's a good race down to the line, but the GP holds them off. As we come down to the box, look at that. 8.549. Pretty damn respectable time. With an 8.5 on the line, Duro has his work cut out for him. But that 360 has proven to have a little bit of magic up its sleeve more than a couple times in this competition. At 51, 52 grams, whichever it may be, he's not exactly a lightweight. This time into the spiral. Sure enough, he has the lead. The GP chasing him. It's a great race down to the line. Durrell with an epic block. It's a 5.68. We got to review the timer. There's all the answer you needed right there. And in our last race of the evening, Hutch and Chuck both make their last stand and hanging into the competition. Hutch with that purple F50 after losing the Shadow earlier in the video, and Chuck after losing his Ferrari Daytona. There's only one man who walks out of this one with a car. Let's go. And it's the Ferrari coming out of the spiral, but the Roadrunner making a huge run for it. He's trying. It's a pass at the line. Look at that. What a beautiful pass. 10:48. One lap of magic left for Chuck. Or is it possibly Hutch, who's going to make his last stand? Going to the spiral. No, the Ferrari takes the lead. The Roadrunner's looking once again. Coming down to the line, the Ferrari with a burst of speed. Does he bring home the bacon? No, he's knocked out. The Roadrunner at a last second pass wins it. Unreal. Absolutely unreal racing.